Guys, if you're watching this, you've probably been burned before. Maybe she seemed perfect at first, and then 3 months later, you're wondering how you missed all these red flags. But here's what no one tells you. Only focusing on red flags is actually setting you up to fail. What you need to know is the green flags. And by the end of this video, you'll never get played again. Sit tight, because number 4 is going to have you like, what? It's the one thing that separates the keepers from the heartbreakers. And most guys completely miss this. Look, I get it. Some guys are obsessed with spotting toxic women. And yes, we need to protect ourselves. But here's the problem. Just because she doesn't have red flags doesn't mean she has green ones. Think about it like this. Expert who catches fake money don't spend their time trying to study counterfeits. They study the real thing. And they do it so well that spotting a fake becomes easy. It's the same thing with dating. When you know what love looks like, then the fake stuff, it just becomes obvious. So today, we're talking about green flags, the things that should be present in any woman worth your time. And trust me, once you know these, you'll save yourself months of confusion and heartbreak. Green flag number 1, how she makes you feel. The biggest green flag, and I cannot stress this enough, is how she makes you feel. Do you feel safe around her? Do you feel like a priority? Here's a simple test. Are you confused about where you stand with her? Because if you are, that's your answer right there. A woman who values you will make it crystal clear. You won't be sitting there 3 months in wondering if you're exclusive or what's going on. Real talk. If you're scared to be honest with her about your feelings, or if she's hot and cold with you, that's not love. That's anxiety. And you don't want to build a relationship on anxiety. The right woman will reciprocate your efforts. You won't feel like you're always chasing. You won't feel like you're walking on eggshells. You'll feel secure, valued, and respected. Green flag number 2, communication skills. This one is one of the top one, guys. Pay attention to how she communicates, not just with you, but with everyone. Does she actually listen when you talk, or does she wait for her time to speak? Green flag, she asks follow-up questions. She's genuinely interested in your thoughts. Here's a pro tip. Listen to how she handles disagreements with others. Does she respect different opinions? Can she argue about politics or whatever without getting nasty? Because that's exactly how she's gonna handle conflicts with you later. And humor. This is important. Can she make jokes without being mean? Can she laugh at herself? Too many people can dish it out, but can't take it. But you want someone who can do both. Here's what really separates the mature ones from the rest. She can have serious conversations early on. Ask her about her last relationship. Does she take any responsibilities of what went wrong? Or is every ex crazy? If she can't own her own part in past failures, she won't own her part in future ones either. Green flag number 3. Accountability and empathy. This is where you separate the real ones from the players. Can she say, I'm sorry, and actually mean it? Not, I'm sorry you feel that way. That's garbage. I mean, I'm sorry I hurt you. That wasn't my intention, but I care about how my actions affect you. Everyone messes up. Mature women learn from it. Immature ones, they just blame everyone else. Watch out for the flip side too. Some women act like the victim when they get caught out. I'm the worst. You should leave me. That's not accountability. That's manipulation. Real accountability is owning the mistake, apologizing generally, and changing the behavior. Empathy is massive. Does she try to understand your perspective when you're upset? Does she get curious as to why? Or she just gets defensive? Real empathy sounds like, I don't fully understand what you're going through, but I can see you're hurting. And that matters to me. Here's another test. How does she react to your wins? When something good happens to you, is she genuinely happy for you? Or does she somehow make it about her? Great job, but you couldn't have done it without my help. That's a red flag wrapped in fake support. Green flag number 4, growth mindset. Here's the game changer that most guys miss. Does she want to grow as a person? I'm not just talking about career ambitions, though that matters too. I'm talking about emotional growth. The biggest relationship killer I see is women who have zero self-awareness. They don't reflect on their actions. They don't try to understand their own emotions. And if she can't connect with herself, how can she connect with you? Green flag. She pays attention to her own reactions. She might say something like, I got really defensive earlier. I wonder why that triggered me. That's gold right there. That's a woman who is doing the work. Here's why this matters so much. Most of us didn't grow up in homes where we learned how to express feelings in healthy ways. A lot of us learned to shut down, get aggressive, or become passive aggressive when things got tough. The green flag is a woman who recognizes these patterns in herself and wants to do better. Look for someone who sees conflict as an opportunity to understand each other better, not as a battle to win. That's the difference between relationships that last and relationships that crash and burn. Green flag number 5, mutual respect. This should be obvious, but it's not. Does she treat you as an equal? You should never have to tolerate being spoken down to or called names or treated like you're less than. Here's the test. If she said to you what she just said, would she be okay with you saying the same thing to her? If the answer is no, then that's a problem. Watch how she treats people that can't do anything for her. Servers, cashiers, her parents. That's who she really is when the mask comes off. Also, pay attention to how she talks about her exes. If every single ex was crazy and she takes zero accountability for any of it, guess what? You're going to be the next crazy ex she complains about. The right woman will respect your boundaries. In fact, she'll appreciate that you have them. Only people who plan to cross those boundaries get upset when you set them. Green flag number 6, trustworthiness. This probably should have been number 1, but here we are. Do her actions match her words? Is she reliable? It's not just about cheating, though it's obvious that matters. It's about showing up when she says she will, following through on plans, being honest and transparent without you having to play detective. Trust is the foundation everything else is built on. It's knowing that if you need her, she'll be there. It's feeling secure that you matter to her. Here's what building trust looks like in real time. She checks in with you, not from anxiety or insecurity, but from care. How are you feeling about us? Is there anything I can do to help you feel valued this week? Most people have never heard that before, but that's what actual love sounds like. It's intentional. It's curious. It's putting in effort because you matter to her. Green flag number 7, independence and purpose. Last one, and this one's a good one. It's actually attractive when she doesn't make you the center of her world. Hear me out though. We all want to feel special, but love bombing is a toxic move. Healthy women maintain their own lives, their friendships, and goals while getting to know you. She's working towards something. She's passionate about her career, her hobbies, whatever. She's not looking for you to save her or to complete her. But here's the balance. She's also flexible. She can compromise. She doesn't freak out when plans change. She has the attitude of gratitude instead of constantly complaining. Look, all I'm really saying is who you choose to be with is a big deal. And I know some of you are thinking, this sounds like a lot of work, or maybe I'm just asking for too much. You're not. You deserve a woman who compliments you, appreciates you, and gives you consistent, warm love. You deserve reciprocation. That's not asking for too much. That's asking for the bare minimum of what love should look like. And if you've never experienced this kind of relationship before, I get it. Sometimes we're attracted to what feels familiar, even if familiar means chaotic or neglectful. But you deserve better than breadcrumbs. You deserve better. You deserve the real thing. If this helped you, you already know what I'm about to say to. Smash that like button and let me know in the comments what green flags you think is most important. Remember, know your worth, set your standards, and don't settle for anything less than a woman who shows these green flags consistently. You've got this. It's been your girl, REMI here. I'll see you guys in my next video.